What's like if you had to go to Gordon Ramsay with a recipe, what would you go with?
My favorite dish to make is baked chicken wings. I always just
Ooh.
different types of seasonings I use, but
Give me
I
top-
think
top
my
three.
favorite is honey Old Bay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Old Bay?
yeah,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, honey Old Bay. Old Bay for the for the
Very
crabs.
good, All right.
But what do you see from that Miami front seven?
They're hard players, especially in the pass rush and run game. They've come off the ball really hard. They got a good front seven, so we'll be excited for the challenge. You know, just like every week, just do everything we can on the practice field and film. Can't wait for the challenge. So.
Around this time last year, you and the other 4 starters walked right into this room and said, "Hey, we're coming back this year." But then, lots of bumps in the road. Carter getting hurt, Owen getting hurt. But especially for you guys in the interior, Owen came back, and you guys seem to have just kind of picked up where you left off. What was that like? Kind of realizing, oh yeah, this is how we play together.
It's the same thing. It's the same guys, same communication. So it's just like jumping the rope, riding a bike. We just gotta get back to our old stomping grounds from there. Cradle was a good replacement, and then when Owen came back, we're just back to the same thing. No matter who's in, we just want to be able to do what we can so we could help the team win.
You've obviously been around Owen throughout this injury.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how's he been able to stay in it and stay within himself and kind of keep on that track to get back to this season?
Meetings always helped. He always communicates with us if he sees something on his end. He'll communicate to us on how we could help that situation. We'll talk to him about anything we might see. So it's always consistent communication. So he's not too far out of it, and we still have his help from expertise in that standpoint.
Your perspective on Izzy? I mean, he's nominated, like I said earlier, for like every award out
Mm-hmm.
there, and the season that he's had. Coaches talked about his explosiveness and how he's just gotten stronger over the course of the year. Blocking for him last year versus blocking for him this year. Have you noticed anything that you've had to be quicker about? Have you noticed anything you had to change within that scheme?
I think with the more reps he's getting, he's getting he's getting used to being able to adjust from the way we block or being able to make us right, being able to find holes in a scheme that's able to work in his favor. So he's able to take the one cut and go on different scenarios that he has in this season. So I think between the scheme and his ability of working through everything that's going on, he's been able to bounce back through and have a great season. So we're excited to have him, and we appreciate him.
We talked to Coach Partridge about Sean Fitzsimmons and some of the younger D linemen. Obviously, you get to see them from the scout team perspective. Are there any of the guys that you're seeing that are kind of giving you trouble, maybe, or that are really looking strong in your opinion?
Sean Fitzsimmons is a great young guy. Jimmy Scott is a great young guy. Nakai's coming into himself. Elliott's been coming into himself. So it's like there's a lot of young guys. Or Dorian Ford. All these young guys have gotten stronger. Like I said, Sean and Jimmy came in very strong already. Sammy O is one of the fastest I've seen as a young guy. So it's a lot of great young guys. I'm excited when future comes, how they do, because I know it's going to be a great D-line in the future. So
it's going to be about 40 degrees warmer in Miami. Do you have to do anything to prepare for that weather, that transition?
I think you just got to go into it. I mean, it's football. Football is you have to make a lot of adjustments. So we'll just go ahead, stay hydrated, do what we can to, on our end of preparing, but I think it's just going to be normal and get ready for the heat and just accept it. I think half of it's mental warfare in the situation, so just being able to push through it.
How have you felt you guys adjust to working with Keaton Slovis in pass protection? Him identifying things, you guys identifying things, and kind of feeling where he likes to slide. How have you felt that group, that you guys as a collective grow there?
I think it's both, like you said, him being able to understand where his weaknesses are on what defenses are able to open up for themselves, our strengths on what we're able to do based off our rules. So now that we're into a scheme where we understand how both parties work, I think it makes it easier just being able to work together. So I think just being able to bond with one another in that standpoint, we've been able to work it out. So.